Okay, all right. So, as I told you in the last video, right, I'm going to explain you what is the background process happens while you're running your Hello World Python program, right? Basically, what happens internally, right? So there are a lot of steps happens internally within you can say millisecond, right? Within a short time that Python does for you, and it just uh, execute your program, right, instantly. So in the last video, we have just write a simple program with the single line that is printing hello world, right, on a console. And we just saw that um, by executing Python 3 command or Python, right, with the hello world program, you are getting output like this hello world, right? So now what is happening in background, right? Let's understood the steps, right? And this will be very useful to you to understand the the process of Python does internally, right? Whenever you are doing any programming, right? So what it does internally. So and also what is interpreter, right? That is we are going to what is the role of important of Python, right? Python interpreter basically that we will be understanding here, right? So let me quickly go to my notes. Yeah. So just I have prepared notes for you. So what happens, right? Once we execute this command Python 3 space our program name, right? It at the last we are able to see the output, right, whatever we have written, right, in the print function, right? So what happens? So very first step is what? First, as soon as you put Python 3, like in my example I'm putting Python 3, or let's say you are doing on Windows, you will be putting Python or py, right? As soon as you do that, first system will finds whether Python is installed or not, right? And if Python is installed correctly, the Python interpreter will get basically Python interpreter will get invoked basically. So basically Python interpreter launch will happen. So Python interpreter launches as soon as you put the command. So what is the role of Python interpreter? Yeah, it will check your program, it will scan your program. If any errors in your program, it will show you, or else it will process your program, and then at the last it will show you the output, right? That is the role of Python. So after launching of Python, your Python 3 command, right? As soon as you put Python 3 command, and along with you are putting as a second argument, we can say you are putting your file name, right? It looks for the file name. Okay, in our example, we have put like this, right? Python 3 space your program name or your file name, right? So that is what it will try to looks for this hello word.py in the current directory, correct? So now, assuming it positively, you have prepared a file in your current directory with the same name, so it will pick that file and it will start his next job. What is his next job? His next job is to reading the script or reading the program line by line. So Python interpreter will read the content of your program. So currently in our just case, it's just a single line, but in real time, there will be hundreds of lines code written, right? So Python interpreter with will read sequentially line by line codes, and it will scan, it will apply all the rules, okay, as per the Python language. If it find any incorrect syntax or any incorrect programming or incorrect lines which are not actually written as per the rules, right, then it will throw you error. Okay, it will break here only. Okay, it won't get on the next step. Now provided for our program is just a single line and we have written properly like print function, and inside that we are passing the our message. So it will then compile to a bytecode. Yeah, now this is a very important step, and this step is basically happening internally. So basically Python interpreter does for us. Okay, so it will convert your program, that is your, you can say it is a readable, right? It is a human readable. We are able to read here, right? Print and hello world, right? We are able to understand. But the conversion of that our this human readable form or this program, right, into a compile code or into a byte code is important, because at the last your machine is going to execute, or machine is going to read this your program and do the job for you, right? So now our hello world will get converted into a byte code. So bytecode is nothing but the form which machine will understand, right? Which OS or internally whatever, right? The CPU or operating system will get understanding of this. Not CPU but specifically OS, right? It will convert into the bytecode. That is machine level language in simple word. So Python compile the script into a bytecode. Okay, and this is again intermediate representation, right? So for us, we have only the hello world.py. That's our plain, no, it's a readable format program, right? But that's why it is called as internal step. So once your bytecode is ready, once interpreter makes the bytecode, right, something like this, okay, it will create a bytecode like something like this: hello world dot cpy cp python hyphen xs dot pyc. Xs is nothing but a version, so it will get pyc. Okay, pyc. So like Python compiler code, whatever, I mean, I'm not sure what is the full form PYC, but it's just a compiled version or bytecode version, right? And then actual running phases start. Now then it will execute your bytecode, right? So whatever the bytecode is converted, now the Python virtual machine. So who is going to be execute? So I was telling now the machine will understand. So whose machine? So specifically the Python virtual machine is it's situated it's installed basically on the top of your operating system. So it comes along with your Python installation. So the Python virtual machine is able to understand the bytecode only. Okay, it will not understand your plain program, right? Hello.py. Okay, because this is the readable and it is not understandable to the machine. So machine will understand the bytecode. So Python virtual machine will invoke here and it will execute the your program into the, like, by seeing the bytecode line by line. Okay, so whatever you have written is not the same inside the bytecode. Bytecode will have some different things, right? I mean, it will have some different conversion code, right? And that you can't understand. As a human, we can't understand, right? So, I mean to say, as a human, we can't read that bytecode, okay? I will show you that bytecode just for your information, if time permits, okay? So now, so the thing is on the five step, the Python virtual machine will get invoke, will call the bytecode, and actually it will run your application now. So the sixth step is basically simple. If you are printing any output on a console, definitely it will get printed. That is hello world in our case, right? So these are the basic steps, or the background story happens, okay, whenever you are executing or running your Python program, right? Okay, I will just show you one single command just for your learning purpose. Again, this is does not require for day-to-day programming in Python. Okay, it's just for to understand how Python compiles code into your bytecode format. Okay, I will just type command python 3 hyphen m, m stand for module, then py underscore compile hello world.py. So I'm just trying to here just to show you the compiled version. Okay, so okay, something I put wrongly. Compile underscore py. Okay, let me, yeah, python 3. Yeah, so this is actually command python 3 hyphen m, then space py underscore compile head word. Now what will happen here, if you see, the output is not displayed here, right? Because just we, for demonstrate, or this Python language has that option that you can do in an intermediate step, like you can convert also. You can tell Python 3 to show the compile or bytecode for your program. Okay, this command doing the same thing, -m and then py compile. Let's go to the directory where in documents. Okay, if you go here directory, yeah, this is my earlier program only I have. But if you see here, the besides the one folder is created underscore py cache. So if you understand here, like it is generating temporary. So the bytecode is getting generated temporary. Okay, during just for running purpose. Okay, during cache it will generate and it will use, and finally it will, okay, the Python virtual machine will pick that bytecode and it will run. And after the completion of that running, it will get cleaned, right? So here, if you see here, the file is generated hello world dot cpy, like C Python compile, right? C compile Python 312. It's like that version. If you try to open this file, okay, let me open this file for you in a text editor. As I told you, this is a machine understandable format, so virtual machine will get understand. Okay, but we can't read this. Yeah, you are getting here just a, it's just a bytecode format. Okay, yeah. So this is what I want to show you. But as I told you, this is not important. This is just a demonstration to show you how compiler generates, or how Python generates into a compiled format or a bytecode format. Okay, for us, important is we have to just pass Python 3 and the your program name, right? And here is, so your hello world will get generated. Okay, all right. So yeah, this is what I want to explain in this video. Hope you understood the background process of Python 3. Okay, and the small assignment I told you right in the last program, that can you print two lines of output? Yeah, we can print, and I definitely sure that you have done that changes, right? You have played with the print statement. Let me show you quickly here for you. So let me open that program. Here is program. So I want to print another line. What I can do is just print. Okay. So and keep remember, Python does not require semicolon. Okay, semicolon is not required. You just enter on new line and you just print the another version, right? Let's say hello world, welcome to Python language. Okay, let me save this file. Let me compile, or not compile, but let me run for you. So Python 3 hello world.py. Oops, something is happening. What happened? So now as soon as you see something like this, it is nothing but, as we understood in the background, right? Now Python 3 tries to run your program, that is this modified program, but it checks, it scans your program, right? And as soon as you scan, it scans, it's apply all the rules whatever he understood, right, as per the Python 3. He will check if any mistake you have done in your program. If any mistake is done, like syntactical, okay, or whatever, right, it will show you that in error also. So here you are getting syntax error, unterminated string literal, okay, and even it's showing as line number 2. It's very important. So at line 2 we are getting only this thing. Okay, what I have done wrong here, so it is showing here also, right, this small arrow, right? So you have put extra semicolon, not semicolon, extra colon, right? So my one colon is enough, because function first colon, then your string, and then last colon, right? Again, it's not colon. I'm I'm apologizing for that. It's a double quote, right? So it's a double quote. You have to pass at the start of function, and again double quotes at the end of function. That is what basic rule we understood here, right? So in this fashion, you have to learn programming. You have to create multiple. You have to try programming with the different thing. It's accepted that you are doing mistakes at the beginning time, and that is what expected. And then only you will be able to learn it, the rules and the syntax of your language, right? So now we understood here double quote is not allowed at the last, right? two times. So let me save this file now. Let me try it again. Cool. So our program is successfully compiled and run, right? And it is showing hello world, welcome to Python language. Okay, fine. Now I'm getting in a small second assignment also in my mind. So please try at your end. Uh, and the next video, of course, I will show you the the same assignment. Okay, if you are not able to do so, let me let's say I want to put this message welcome to Python language, but instead of hello world, I want to put here as a, let's say we want to ask for user to give your name. So something like that. Let's say let's say please enter your name. So we'll ask user to enter your name, and then once he enter your user his username or his name, right? And the second line we will show hey, hi Arjun, welcome to Python language, something like this, or welcome user, whatever the user you are passing to the Python language, something like that program you can start. I will just give you a hint. You can you can use uh, input function for the same. Okay, okay, please try and let me know how the video is going on. Are you able to understand the basics of Python? Yeah, please like, share, and yeah, let me know if anything is required from my side. Thank you.